Well, hello and welcome to a new video, and welcome to Havenhouse Station. Probably never heard of it. Well, if you're wondering why I'm here, why don't you stick around and find out. So this is Havenhouse Station, which is just outside Skegness in Lincolnshire. It's about 3 miles from Skegness, and Skegness is down that way. So why am I here? Well, this is one of the least used train stations in Lincolnshire. It was the least used at one point. It's been overtaken by Curtin in Lindsay. I believe this is now the 5th least used train station in the whole of the country. But why am I here? Well, first of all, I'm going to go and visit family a few miles away. But secondly, believe it or not, this used to be my local station. Yes, back in the 80s. I used to come here and catch a train. So what's here? Let me just, let's have a look. What we got? We've got a lovely waiting room. Well, isn't that nice? Yeah, it's not much to look at. So we've got 2 platforms. In fact, let's move down here. So this station used to have 1 platform. Apparently you can still see the remnants of the old platform. Maybe we can see it from the other side. So there's 2 platforms. Not really sure why, to be honest. There's very few trains. It used to be a request stop only. And now I believe it's 3 trains a day in either direction. So this is known as the Poacher line, which I didn't know that. So this station opened in 1873. It used to be called Croft Bank. So like I said, it used to have just 1 track. There was also a spur that used to go round, I believe it was somewhere around the back here, to one of the farms, but that was removed, I think, in the 60s. So why is this not used very much? Well, I'll show you. So this is the local area. And as you can see, there's nothing here. Few houses. There's no car park either for the station. So just here, and if I can find it, I'll include it. There's a picture of me and my 2 brothers standing here. Had the old barriers then, the old white gates that the signalman would come and open. That would have been taken probably 84 or 1985, somewhere around there. So I tell you what, let's have a look across the track, using the official walkway, obviously. So this is the proper walkway across this track. So there's the walkway there. Tell you what, I've picked the wrong day for doing this. I've picked the wrong day, it's cold. So back in the day, I seem to remember that was the waiting room there. It's closed off now. We'll try and have a peek through the window, not that you can see much. Now there used to be a signal box here, and I think the signal box was roughly where that shelter is. I do remember going in and using the signal box to keep warm back in the 80s, because they had an open fire. So whilst I was waiting for a train, we'd be invited in to keep warm. So what have we got here? As I said, we've got the little waiting room. There's a little bike rack there, or few bike racks. There's a help point just there as well if you need help. There's no ticket machine here, and there's no staff. So if you do need to buy a ticket, you buy it on the train, and the conductor has to sell you a full range of tickets. So what have we got this side? A little waiting room there. We open. So this station is operated or owned by Network Rail, but operated or looked after by East Midlands Railway, who run the trains along here. So it would have been nice to see any trains coming along here, but I don't even know if they're running today, if I'm honest with you. I'm just looking at the old platform. Apparently it's just above the track bed, and I would guess, let's zoom in, that it's those red bricks there. That was probably the old platform back in the day, long before my time. And of course, if you've watched my videos on the Piccadilly line, you'll know I absolutely hate people who trespass. It just causes far too much pain and aggro for everyone involved. So that is there, that's the stopping mark for the train. So looking at the length of this platform, I'm guessing it would be 2 or 3 cars long at most. Can't really remember what it was back in the 80s. So I actually lived about 2.5 miles that way, and we used to walk here. Our little village, which was called Croft, there was a bus, I think, once a week on a Tuesday morning, so we'd either have to walk about a mile and a half for the bus, or occasionally if we went to Boston, which is that away, we would take the train, which wasn't very often because it was a lot of money, but yet then when we would walk here, even in the middle of winter. So that's how I know about this station. So it's extra cold today with due snow, and it's nice to see that even though the station's unmanned, it has been gritted. So even though there's no sign of a train, because the barriers are down, I'm still going to check. That's towards Skegness, that's towards Boston. Of course today we have the modern barriers, but yeah, it used to be the old white gates, so signalmen would walk down, open and close the gates as and when a train came. So hopefully I can find the picture of me and my brothers. As you can see from that map, there's really not a lot going on here locally. There is actually a little machine here for using smart card. So you can, if you have a smart ticket, use that. There's a sign that's inaccurate. If a station doesn't have a ticket office or facilities to buy a ticket, you can travel without one and buy it all on board. But be it for me to tell them. So that's the old waiting room. You can't really see anything in there. So I've just checked the timetable, and there should be a train leaving Skegness now. So hopefully we can catch that as it comes through. So there's a train coming. You probably just can hear the barriers there. Look, see the flashing lights? Here she comes. Now I'm not that good with my train, so I'm unable to tell you what sort it is. It's 2 cars, or 2 carriages anyway. And that's heading off up to Nottingham. So there we have it. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm hoping to do some more like this. If you enjoy it, let me know. Hopefully it won't be so cold next time. But that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.